Hello and welcome. So today I wanted to talk to you about teaching children about music. So teaching music to children is so much fun, so much to teach, so much to learn, but we don't want to make it boring. We want to make it fun, we want to make it lively, and we want to make it dynamic. So today I'm going to give you a few tips on how to really make it as fun a lesson as possible just by using your own imagination. Now, I've been teaching music to children all the way from, I've been doing music with all the way from early years all the way up until primary school age, and as well, I've been teaching adults and children how to sing. So I've got a really good idea of each age range and what is the best thing to teach each group. So firstly, this video is about early years and how to teach early years music. So teaching early years music, we're looking at the ages of around 2 to 5. We want to make it really simple. We can look at loads of different things. So we can look at, for example, music in conjunction to physical, physical coordination, physical movement, which is so vital at that stage when the children are developing their own cognitive skills and looking at different movements, so the pincer grip, looking at just walking upstairs and being able to coordinate how each foot goes. So for example, as an activity, I might create an obstacle course, a musical obstacle course, which can be really fun. So for that you would need some, like, for example, balance beams, or you could even make it as simple as pretending that there's a tightrope by just using, I don't know, anything you wanted to, like sellotape, for example, sticking it on the floor, allowing the children to have like some type of something that they have to walk on, like a tightrope, and pretending that if they fall off, then they're going to fall in the water. Oh no, they don't want to fall in the water. So you have to make it really fun. And then from that, it's about having the music, which is going to be really dynamic to kind of push them to learn and to use all of the different types of movements which are needed for that specific time. Now, when I do music, I don't like to kind of just keep it really rigid, where we're just learning about music theory and that aspect. That I think that there is a time for that, but I don't think that that is the only thing in music which can be done. There's just so many different ways that it can go. So as I said, I've done a sports theme before, but I mean, you could even look at, for example, a world theme. So pretending that we're going to get on an aeroplane, we're going to go on a magic adventure. We're going to go around the world in 15 minutes. So looking at the different countries, music from different countries, and touching on those cultures, and then looking at maybe key characteristics of that country, or particular artifacts, or special places that they have. So for example, I would maybe look at, I don't know, Brazil, and then we would look at capoeira music, and then I would maybe look at, I don't know, Copacabana Beach, or I don't know, pictures of the mountains, or something that was reminiscent to that particular country, and then link it in with the music that we're doing. So for example, I would look at London. What is reminiscent of London? London Underground, songs about the underground, maybe we could link it with that. Or London, who knows? It's just immense. The buses, for example, we was on the bus, go round and round. It's just a really simple idea, but it's just how you actually use that to kind of demonstrate and bring up the musical level and understanding of the children, really. It makes it really, really, really fun. It's such a simple thing to do, but a lot of people don't think that they can actually use that. So it's really about thinking outside the box and being really quick in your thinking, because that's how children are. They're thinking quickly, their mind is everywhere. So in the same sense, you have to kind of get in that. You've got to be in their mind and be like, okay, all right, let's just switch it up, do something different. And it kind of keeps them flowing with what you're doing, and then they're loving it. Then it just works. It'll work. Now, in terms of dancing, now I'm not a great dancer, but when it comes to music around the world, love it. A little bit of Bollywood dancing, as I said, a little bit of capoeira music, a little bit of reggae music, classical music, ballet. You have to get in with that as well. Do all different types of music, different styles of music, and then talk about even things about the composers who make these music. Explain a little bit of history about the composer, who they are, what time whatever they were from. It doesn't have to be too in depth, but just a little bit of understanding is just gonna, like, it kind of clicks, makes those identifies the children identify with it after a while, and they kind of put two and two together. So, for example, I played what was it? The Flight of the Bumblebees by Rimsky-Korsakov, and that music has a leitmotif, so it sounds like buzzing bees that are going around. I asked the children, okay, what does this music sound like? And they actually said it sounds like bees. It sounds like something's flying. And I was kind of like amazed by that. I was thinking, wow, that is really good for you to know that, even at your age. Wow, that was amazing. When they actually said that, I was like, wow, I was really happy about that. So even when you look at things like that and then getting them to dance to it, okay, we're going to pretend to be bees, so we're going to be buzzing around. They love all of that. You have to really get into the character, really enjoy what you do, really just be on their level with it, and kind of just, yeah, vibe with it. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. You see, check it out. There's going to be more coming up, but this is just numero uno of it. Okay, take care. Cheers.